Hey entrepreneur, this is Mark Newsom, Mr. Marketing. Welcome to this special presentation entitled How and Why Your Cash-Strapped Small Business and or Service Definitely Will Benefit Greatly, ladies and gentlemen, from some properly structured joint venture arrangements, Part 2. No two ways about it. Ladies and gentlemen, you'll learn how to save tons of traditional upfront money that you won't have to spend, nor nearly as much, and you'll simultaneously increase your long-term gross profits. No two ways about it. Entrepreneur, in part 2 of this ongoing video series, you are about to discover 3 more incredibly profitable reasons, as if you need more, why your cash-starved small business and or service for that matter definitely should be forming constantly some type of bank account filling joint venture arrangements. Because as we said, you'll start to systematically lower your upfront traditional out-of-pocket costs while simultaneously increasing your long-term profitability. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as you recall in part 1, we took this local moving company, a non-franchise moving company, by the way, and we strategically put them together with a savvy retail furniture concern. And here's what we did. We had the moving company offer a free drawing that was in reality being sponsored, in other words, paid for by the furniture concern. And here's what they did. The furniture store, after they market tested, that's key, they took this two-sided index card and they taped it to the steering wheel of every truck that the moving company had that could be, rented out for a day or 3 days or whatever the case may be. And basically what it offered was a $10,000 furniture makeover. Actually, the offer was a little different in part 1, but here's the point. The furniture concern is power list building, because think about it. They don't have to just do this with one moving company, ladies and gentlemen. Let's say there are 20 in the area and 4 are national, franchise, which, it'd be really difficult because you had to go through so many layers of corporate bureaucracy. But let's say the other 16 are individually owned. So they might have, a variance of trucks and, different owners and whatever. But the point is, let's say they had 5 or 4 of these arrangements going simultaneously with 4 local moving companies. And let's say the average number of trucks the moving company had was 25. Some a little more, some a little less. The point is, all of those trucks would have this taped to the steering wheel each time it got rented. So think about the people that would get the index card, who they could pass it to, so on and so forth. And here's what would happen. At the end of every month, basically, because the furniture concern has, a typical markup of anywhere from 200 to 600% on certain items, they can afford, to be creative with their marketing. So here's what they allow here's another potential strategic joint venture partner they might get into an arrangement with. Think about an upholstery company. People have furniture. Sometimes they need it clean, correct? Well, that's a sort of a non-competing business. So they might approach the furniture company might approach the upholstery company and again, offer to sponsor a free drawing. They just put a fishbowl right up on the counter of the main office of the upholstery company. And here's what it will do. It will say, enter for a chance to win $500 worth of, get this, upholstery and carpet cleaning. One guaranteed winner every month. So I hope you see what just happened here. A new player just entered the field, ladies and gentlemen. That's correct. Some independent carpet cleaners. Who's to say this savvy furniture concern couldn't just as easily joint venture with a carpet company, a cleaning company too, and do the same thing, offer a free drawing. And again, the furniture concern, because they have these huge markups, they're sponsoring these contests. Now, here's the way it will work. At the end of the month, the upholstery company, in this particular case, they're going to choose one grand prize winner. And let's say they announce it either through direct postcards, snail mail, or maybe they're using cost-effective email and or text messages, or maybe they make a phone call, or maybe they do a combination of all 3 of the above. Doesn't matter. Here's the point. Once a month, when they announce the grand prize winner, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? There's going to be a ton of runner-ups who didn't win. That's correct. All the runners-up, that means everybody else, is going to receive a time-sensitive discount coupon. Two of them. One is obviously going to be from, in this particular case, the upholstery company. So I'm just picking this number out of air. They might say 25% off your next order from the upholstery company. And the upholstery company, probably because they don't have as big a markup, they're not going to be able to offer as big and large a discount, and they're not going to be able to allow it to the time frame from which you can act on it to be too long. So they may say 25% off your next order within the next 30 days, in which case the coupon expires and it's worthless if it's not taken advantage of. On the other hand, because the furniture concern has much bigger markups, here's what they're going to do. They're going to say VIP new customers only. You're going to receive 40% off your next two purchases from the furniture store with no minimum purchase necessary. And the recipients will have up to 1 full year, 12 months from the date on that discount coupon card to take advantage of this offer. Now stop and think about that, ladies and gentlemen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, to this point, I hope you can see how powerful joint ventures can potentially be for your business. Because remember, what the furniture concern's main competitors are doing, they're running outrageously expensive ads in the Sunday newspaper. They're running magazine ads. They're doing radio spots. They're doing TV spots. They're doing outrageously expensive direct mail, because they're not mailing to 2,500 people. They're mailing to 50,000 people in a zip code, that kind of stuff. I mean, it's outrageous. This way here, they're getting directly in front of a potential customer through a business that is non-competing, who they need the exact same customer but for a different reason. And again, in this particular case, they'll pay for the $500 a month grand prize winner. And think about it, $500 a month times a year is only $6,000. I guarantee you, furniture concern is spending far more than that in a month on traditional advertising. So what is it for them to sponsor this little contest once a month? I'm sorry, not a contest, a drawing. But hey, there's another idea for you. You could run a contest. If you need any ideas, you should know who to reach out to by this point. But the point is, that furniture concern, they've got the carpet cleaner, they've got the upholstery cleaner, and in part 3, we're going to add another player to show you how you put this whole thing together. But the point is to here, ladies and gentlemen, for you to see how powerful, potentially profitable joint venture arrangements can be. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who want to discover how you're going to add an additional 25% more gross profit to your bottom line, and if you're interested in doing so in the next 90 days or less, entrepreneur, you see that JPEG there? That's your gateway to profits. If you head over to youcanmarketonlinenow.com/sales, don't forget this /sales, you can get that free 9-page special report. But before you go, I want you to think about this. Ladies and gentlemen, who else do you know in business who's struggling, who could definitely use some help? Entrepreneur, do they respect your opinion? Because if they do, here's what I want you to do for them. I want you to forward this video to them ASAP. Now, that's only if they respect your opinion, because you will definitely help them out, and they will definitely thank you for it later. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if after seeing this video, you're thinking to yourself, hey, Mark, what do I need to do to get my business, product, or service to the next level? Well, entrepreneur, I'm so glad you asked, because here's what I have specifically for you. Ladies and gentlemen, on top of the free 9-page special report, I'm also going to give you a free 22-part small business marketing mastery series. This is a $97 value. It's my free gift to you on top of the free 9-page special report. That's correct. It's just my way of saying thank you for subscribing and welcome to the inner circle. But entrepreneur, here's my pledge to you. Since nobody can be all things to all people, I'm certainly no exception, nor am I trying to be. If after you go through the free 9-page special report and the free 22-part small business marketing mastery series, if you decide for whatever reason, you know what, Mark, this just really didn't do it for me, then ladies and gentlemen, please feel free to unsubscribe anytime you wish for whatever reason you want, and we can still be friends. Fair enough? This is Mark Newsom, Mr. Marketing. We'll see you again next time on the Marketing Minute.